I assume you're rich from OnlyFans. I assume you have daddy issues. Oh, can I turn my lights on? Hi guys, it's Adria. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sipping on some tea and reading your assumptions about myself. I'm afraid of opening up. I had you guys make assumptions about me on my Instagram, so if you don't follow me, at Dontbeasadpanda, go follow me. Okay, but like, I needed this. You don't need love, you are the love. Or round, okay, thank you, T. I assume you're an awesome person, like, aw. I guess it depends who you ask. You're afraid of being a Karen. If somebody messes up my food, I'm kind of just like, oh well. But then I'll scream internally and rant to every person I know or rant to you guys. I've made many a rant video about my everyday encounters. I couldn't see myself being a Karen. I assume you started drawing at a young age. I remember writing my first book when I was about 5. Although I didn't write it with words, I like knew the story. So I drew each page and then I would be able to say the story to someone if I was showing it to them, which is kind of impressive actually. I assume you're a natural blonde. At least I was. I don't really know what my natural hair color looks like anymore. I feel like if I let my hair grow out, it would probably be a lot darker than the last time I saw it. I was at least blonde when I was a baby, but whatever. I assume you're cool and very family oriented. I would say so. I don't know if I'm cool. I'm a loser, baby. I assume you're the mom friend. Guys, do I give off mom friend vibes? I vibe with moms. Oh. All right, it seems like I just got like hit with something. It's so strange because you get into your 20s and people you went to high school with have babies and you're like, wow, that's really weird. People I know have actual like 8-year-olds. That's not a baby, that's a whole ass kid. This is the most bizarre thing. And it never stops being strange to me. Sometimes I feel kind of like behind actually I always feel behind other people. I feel like in everything I'm sort of just like, wow, other people really have it together. I don't know what I'm doing. But then other times I'm like thankful for my freedom and to be where I'm at. Maybe that's just me. I mean, I know like mom life, hashtag girl mom, hashtag boy mom. I get it. At the same time, it's just like, I don't know if I could see myself doing that. And you know what? We may have a dilemma here because I feel like Brandon kind of wants kids. I can't believe I said it out loud. How do we fix that problem? Brain, do the thing that women are supposed to want to do. I used to want kids though. I found my school project. I did child development and I did a robot baby project, which I wanted to try to do with Brandon for a video. In it said, I would like to have kids within the next 3 to 5 years or something like that. And I'm like, 8 years later. Anyways, you're a virgin. How'd you know? I also give off virgin vibes. I could see that. How do you wink in an attractive way? I assume when you buy someone a gift, you want them to open it right away and not This assumption is dead on. All right, here's the real tea. I assume you're rich from OnlyFans. Not to brag. OnlyFans link down below if you like feet. Cut the camera, it's dead ass. Buy my feet today. I'm definitely not rich, but it's paid my rent. I was thinking of maybe doing like a day in the life of doing OnlyFans or that sort of thing. Necessities, things I recommend. I could do that. All right, I have made in the past few months $991.19. Damn. I know there are people that make that in like a day on OnlyFans, so I get it. I'm just your average everyday Joe with mediocre at best feet. Actually, you know, not to brag, I think I have pretty feet. And not to foot shame, but you know, I've seen some weird looking feet. I don't like feet, but if I did, mine are cute. I'm embarrassing. All right, I'm done. Okay, girl, I assume you're secretly freaky in the sheets. I read this to Brandon and we both had a laugh and he said that I'm about as freaky as a glass of milk.
Is this the final straw?
I'm tragic. He still put a ring on it, so I mean, like, I assume you and Brandon are hesitant to get hitched at all. We did a video a few years ago called We're Not Ready to Get Married. Through this whole year and having to put it off multiple times, and right now not even having a new date yet because we live in Pennsylvania and everything's shut down again. At this point, I am so ready, because when you've had something planned and then someone puts a stop to it, you're like, I would do it tomorrow if I could. But Tom Wolfe had other plans. I just want to get married. You're okay with small groups of people, but if you're somewhere with lots of people, it's stressful. I do better in situations where there is more people and there's less focus on me. Like if I have to be in a room one-on-one with somebody that I do not know, I'm gonna have an IBS flare up. If I had to talk in front of like 50 people, I feel like that would be better. It's so strange because it almost feels like there's too many people to be like, what is this person thinking about me? And at that point, I'm like, I don't really care. Somebody in this room probably likes me, so it's fine. Small groups of people that I know, 100%, I like that better. I assume you've gotten very weird requests from people. Yeah. And I guess back to the OnlyFans thing, I've gotten some strange requests involving feet. But I've also gotten strange requests in general, just like fetishes. Somebody that continuously comments for me to armpit fart on camera. I probably mentioned once, like 5+ years ago, that I could armpit fart, and I have not heard the end of it. I didn't even know that was a thing. I guess there's a fetish for everything, so just be careful what you mention, I guess. You're getting tired of YouTube. I go through periods where I burn out, which is fine. It doesn't mean you hate it. It just means like you need a break, and that's how it is with everything. If I genuinely did not like doing this, I wouldn't do it. You know, I've always had a love for YouTube, but I think it's just sometimes my mental health gets in the way, and it tells me that like, hey, nobody on here cares about you. Nobody would miss you if you stopped doing it. And then you kind of spiral and you're like, well, darn. But I wouldn't say that I'm tired of YouTube. I think I'm just tired in general. I assume you get a lot of creepy messages. I have somebody wanting to buy my fecal matter. Being a woman is a strange ordeal. I assume you have daddy issues. If it wasn't blatantly obvious. People have asked me to make a video like about my father's situation. At the end of the day, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I just ask that people respect that. I share what I share, and I try to keep it about me. Somewhat Brandon, when he wants to be involved, I'm weird about involving other people, even though my life is my life. I guess all you need to know is I don't have a father. That's really it. Daddy issues. Trisha Paytas dropping my anthem. Bitch. I assume you don't have many friends. I really don't. And it's weird, and I will give this piece of advice if you are not yet in your mid to late, am I in my late 20s? Oh. But anyway, as you get older, your circle of friends will become a lot smaller, and you will realize that you have to be your own friend, and you got to be there for yourself. And like, we're all going to develop our own lives. It's not necessarily going to involve friends and groups and hanging out with people. It just doesn't stay that way. But you know, I do have people that I consider friends. It's just I'm kind of a bad friend. I don't really reach out. I have like YouTuber friends and that sort of thing, and I feel like I definitely relate more like life-wise to them than like my real life people I went to school with friends, because they're all like married 8-year-olds, like I said earlier. I don't think it's bad to have few friends. Your significant other becomes your best friend, and that's just how it goes. What the hell is this? Keep stuff like this at an arm's length away from me, please. You want Muno's big red throbbing monster? Muna? This guy? You can't make this stuff up. Who are you? Do I need to block you? I assume you've done something scandalous for attention. I mean, the most attention I've ever gotten was like 1.3 million views on a TikTok about me picking tonsil stones out of the back of my throat.
Oh, it stinks. Nice and good.
In my everyday life though, there are people that want attention no matter what it is, but like for me, miss me with the negative attention. I don't want that either. This was depressing, degrading, vulnerable, and weird. But what else did you expect? I enjoyed hanging out with you guys today. I hope you did too. If you did, don't forget to drop a like down below. Drop your video suggestions down below because I need some inspo. Yeah, tell me to rent that robot baby and destroy my sleep habits and see how bad I am at parenting. That sounds like fun. I will see you guys again real soon. Until then, panda hugs. I love you guys. Bye! I need a pedicure. Ew, like what am I even doing? Okay, I'm just living the American dream.